Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Today, we are checking out the plant of the week. You might have seen it there. It is the Parsnip, Snip, Then Charge. Excited to check this out. I have seen it in one of the Epic Quest levels, and it was really powerful. It destroyed Zomboss. I think it was actually one of the hard mode levels. So that's gonna be cool to take a look at. But as you can see, it's Parsnip. With the Parsnip bundle is probably the one we're gonna be getting because it has Parsnip, 25 Parsnip seed packets, which is level 2, 100 seed packets for premium world plants, and a bonus 5 gauntlets. So let's go ahead and get that. Okay, let's open this up. So first off, we get 10 experience for the Puff Shroom, Peapod, Chomper, Lava Guava, I was gonna call that the Guacamole, or the Guacada, whatever that is, Potato Mine, or the Hurricane, Squash, Walnut, Parsnip, there we go, level 2. Garlic, I can't believe that's actually our first bit of experience for the Parsnip, but now we're gonna go to the Almanac and take a look at him there. Very excited to see this. Like I said, he seems like a very powerful plant, so another good one to have in our arsenal. A lot of you have been recommending him, so that's just really cool to see. I have to find out where he is on the list. He's right down this way. So the Parsnip has 150 sun cost, 5 recharge, 300 toughness, 80 damage, and the range is close, and is also a muscle type plant like the Bonk Choy, so enforcement will work with him. Parsnips snip at zombies, then charge down the lane at the last moment. Snip, says Parsnip, snip, snip, snip. If it wasn't for my scrapbook, my coupons, and my snipping zombies to death, I just don't know what I'd do with myself. All right, we'll go ahead and spend the 1,000 coins upgrading you to level 2, which will up your toughness to 350 and your damage to 100. Seems like a pretty good upgrade to me. Do we have level 3 available for you? Oh, we do, okay. 2,500 coins. That's going to up your toughness to 400 and your damage to 120. So maybe I was wrong. I guess we did have more experience than I thought. We do not have anything for level 3 though. So we're just gonna leave it like that. And of course, with that, we'll go and do the epic quests for the Parsnip. But first, it looks like we got some other things done. Reduce zombies to ash with fire plants or something. So we get some experience for the lava guava. I'll take it. Use cherry bombs, lightning reeds, gotcha. Whenever they turn to ash. So collect seed packets, get some gems for this, get another 5 gems for the pinata party, another 2 mints for the arena match wins. Cool. But more importantly, we are going to go to our epic quest somewhere around here. Parsnip, right here. So there's 6 different levels. Play with Parsnip and win 60 Parsnip seed packets. That sounds like fun, so let's get to it. And hopefully everything turns out well. Very excited to check him out. And hopefully these will just give us a good idea of how he works. So, I got our first one right here. He's level 3 and everything. I love his attitude. His art is really cool. He's one of the cooler looking plants. There we go, put him there. So as you can see, not quite close enough that they can start snipping yet. That's what I'm getting a little curious about. We do have a hot potato here. So how many blocks within the range of the Parsnip do they need to be? That's what I'm a little curious about at the moment. So they're about to become within 4 blocks of range and still nothing. We're about to hit 3 blocks of range, still nothing. So within 2 blocks in front of them, looks like it. Okay. What's crazy about them is when they're boosted, as far as I understand. So yeah, okay, I'm maybe putting them a little too far back, it seems. I'll speed things up for this one. Gotcha. Okay, because I think their plant food is like they send out a bunch of them. We might as well try it. As you can see, yeah, it sends out a bunch of tiny ones. I remember that from the one quest we did. It was really crazy powerful. That's interesting to see for sure. So we'll keep moving more of them out, just like this. I think it might be worth it to get the plant food on this guy. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be. Yeah, maybe I should be waiting for the big flags. But yeah, definitely it's sort of like the Bonk Choy, sort of like the Pokra in that way, in terms of how you wanna set this up, where you want sort of that 2 blocks of range. I mean, for the Bonk Choy, it's only 1, but for the Pokra, it's 2. Just like the Pokra, it can't attack behind itself though, so that's where the benefit comes in. So for right now, we have so many iceberg lettuces, I can only assume the idea is that we can set them up in front of the parsnips as a bit of protection. I am getting a bit worried about this, so let's melt one of these imps and let's freeze you. I have more parsnips available to me. I do wanna try this. If they get closed in on too much, nothing really happens until they get eaten and then they jump out and go crazy. That sort of creeps me out, but we'll be fine. So let's see, let's get this. So it's almost like a strategy just to let the parsnip get eaten. Especially when you have an excess of them like I currently do. Let's get an iceberg there. Okay, so go ahead and eat that guy and see what happens. You're gonna be in big trouble. Okay, so this isn't the final one just yet. Let's get you there. Giving these zombies a haircut right now, I'll tell you that much. So like if I really wanted to just get rid of a big group of them, my best bet would be to set this up. They'll eat it, but then they'll just walk through and snip it up. Obviously it doesn't do a perfect amount of damage, but it definitely isn't bad. Look at that, oh my gosh, it's pretty good. I don't know, the more I see it, the more I'm impressed with it. Let's get another one here, because I wanted to go through the icebergs. Oh, that one didn't work out as well. Okay, there we go. I'll put this there. Let's freeze you for a second. Heat this up. I guess for now we'll just keep at it like this. It is definitely a bit odd so far. But I definitely think that if we incorporated this with other strategies, it actually would work out quite well. So we should have one more left. One more flag worth of zombies left. We just gotta get rid of this bucket head first, I suppose. So I'll have to see where they're coming in from the most. Where we wanna use this plant food. I mean, right now they're actually, this really isn't much in terms of it being a huge wave. This is 3 zombies. That was a bit disappointing. Anyways, we did it. So that is 5 coins for the completion and 5 coins for the lawnmowers. Not too bad. And that's the first level, and that one actually took longer than I was expecting. Level 2 though, for the parsnip. Let's see how this goes. I would be so happy if at least one of these levels is not a conveyor belt level. Survive without planting on Dave's mold colonies, and of course survive and protect the endangered plants. That will be interesting. It is definitely a conveyor belt level, or maybe it's a pre-chosen. Nope, it's not. Okay, so we have a couple of options on how we can do this. We could put some parsnips behind the Endurians, and we could put some not behind it. For right now, it might be worth it to put some behind them because this guy sort of went right in front of it anyways. But I think for most of the other ones, we should put them in front. Well, I can't really too much, keep in mind, there's mold colonies in the way. We can do that to some degree, but we just can't do it right in front of the Endurians. So like if I wanna put out any more, I might as well put them here. You know what I mean? I don't know how much of a good idea that is, but I must try. Now I actually have more lightning reads than I was expecting though. Definitely get rid of this guy if I have the chance. Oh, that's very loud. Lots of lightning noises. Of course, we're getting rid of all the chickens there, so it sort of makes sense. We're getting more plant food though, and that's good. I feel like this is sort of my best bet when it comes to strategies. If they eat that parsnip up there, so be it. I'll just put out another one. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Just overwhelm them with parsnips. We're making some work happen here. If we can get one more piece of plant food, we'll basically be invincible. Oh yeah, there's actually more than one plant food we're getting here. So I might as well activate this. Send out a bunch of tiny parsnips. I love that. So that's 2 pieces of plant food. The last flag is coming in, so this is what I'm going to do. This, that, and this. And they're finished. They can't handle all that. It's so good. So boosted parsnips are scary to deal with. I feel like they're powerful enough on their own that just like, in battles, they could probably be pretty good. Just for the fact that they're good on their own, not even that like they might be boosted or anything. They're that kind of good. But anyways, let's do level number 3. See, this is taking a good chunk of time. Not even halfway through. A lot more chicken zombies. I also saw the robot that will protect the other zombies. Not too much of a stipulation this time. It's just using the conveyor belt plants to our advantage. Maybe we'll put them a little bit farther out this time, just so that it doesn't take so darn long. And that works for me. I don't want to put them too far out though, because then if there is something like a sandstorm, that might be a problem for us. Well, we might as well set up 2 rows of parsnips, because that's sort of the most effective thing. There we go, and got it. It's just gonna give me more parsnips. I mean, hey, I'll let them build up for now. And we'll just sit and wait. But yeah, so far I love the parsnip. I think he's a lot of fun, but I would love to hear your thoughts on him. What do you think about the parsnip? Do you think he's good, bad, or somewhere in between? Have you gotten him yet? I would love to hear all about it. If you have any strategies for me, I would love to hear about that too. So yeah, be sure to let me know. But yeah, with each episode, we get closer to getting every plant in the game. I mean, there's still quite a lot left to get, but I'm working on it, that's for sure. There we go. I'm definitely trying to earn up plant food for that last flag. Whatever it might be is probably going to be very difficult. And the parsnips have quite a lot of health too, so they take a beating before they even get taken out, you know? That's what's so good about them. Because they were attacked by a lot of chickens there, and they're fine. Oh, a repeater, I wasn't expecting that. Not exactly that's where I meant to put it either. Yeah, somewhere like here would have been better. Okay, let's slow things down a tiny bit. They are getting a little wild. There we go. That's more plant food than I need, so I might as well. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. That's great and everything. I don't know what to do about this. There's more parsnips. It's the only answer. Okay, ready? Going for it, going for it. There's gonna be so many tiny parsnips. Here we go. Keep going, don't stop. That's it, it's a little army. Oh, I love it. That was cool. That was a lot of fun. Okay, well, another one done. Didn't have to lose any lawnmowers for that one either. So we're making our way up in coins again. That's nice to see. We've been struggling with that. Okay, so that is half of them completed now. We're gonna move on to the level number 4. Okay, so for this one, pretty simple. Don't let the zombies trample the flowers. I'm a little worried though, because zombies love to trample flowers. For right now, I'll probably have parsnips set up. Ooh, melon pulse, classic, classic. So, how do I wanna do this? I'll get a spikeweed there. Something like that might be best case scenario. Getting a good variety of plants, I'm trying to craft a strategy as I go here. That seems all right. I think that the best place for this will be here. Get some other things set up wherever I can sort of put them. Definitely use that to get rid of the barrel zombies wherever I can as well. Parrots are coming in, which I'm not so happy about. Luckily oh no, that's gonna get rid of that. Ah, come on. Oh well. Definitely more melon poults wherever I can slot them in. That's fantastic. I'll put this stuff maybe a little bit farther back would be effective. I got some plant food coming in. I would rather not need it, but it's looking a little nasty up here. Let's get that there. Yeah, there it goes. That's okay, that's okay. As you can see, we're sort of making it work now. Oh, where am I putting this? I guess we'll just keep them up here. It's not the most effective spot for them, but I am sort of running out of room for them either way. There we go. More parsnips. Oh, this is getting a bit scary. The problem is we're not getting too much plant food. There is some plant food starting to show up though. There we go. So now we have a melon pult in every lane and a parsnip on every lane. So we can sort of go above and beyond with them a bit. This is a lot of zombies. This is a lot of zombies. Oh my gosh, this is so many zombies. What in the world? I don't know if I've ever seen so many zombies on the screen before. I mean, maybe, but it's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just like, oh my gosh. I was hoping for more. I mean, I guess that's why, you know what? That's probably why we have this right here. Maybe a little too soon with it. I didn't quite need it, it seems, but I could have. We get another parsnip. Okay, calm it down the parsnips. Give me more kernel pults and spikeweeds. We got all the parsnips we really need. And there's, what do you know? Too many parsnips, you say? Well, the best remedy to that situation is another parsnip. It just snips all those other parsnips out of there. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're sending the melons back at me. That's not appreciated. All right, well, we might as well have a bonus lane worth of parsnips now. Because what else are we gonna do with all these parsnips? Get that there. And this is like for real the final lane of them, so I might as well have some fun and send some baby parsnips out there. And the melons that are not gonna hit anybody, but I might as well. Awesome stuff. I like it. Let's go into level 5 now, which is right here. Okay, so. Things are going pretty well so far, but will they continue in this premium plant quest? Ready, set, plant. So far, more parsnips. We did see some gargantuars there. There are 4 flags to survive. I think that we'll do the same thing. We'll sort of put them not too far out, but not too far back, and just sort of see how that works. I'll put this one there. Get this whole lane set up. It's gonna give me a parsnip every time. Like, who am I kidding? Yep, parsnip, there we go. Full lane set up already, that's excellent. More zombies are coming in. Don't worry, I've got parsnips. Yeah, just a bunch of brown coat basic zombies so far, so I'm not too worried about it. Huge wave of zombies is starting to approach. As long as it's not like a major sandstorm, I think we'll be fine. Even if it is, I think we can handle this. And the Jester zombies aren't a problem. We don't have anything that they can launch back at us. They can't launch our snips back, that's for sure. So we're honestly in the clear here. The only thing I could sort of kind of see myself worrying about is that bucket head in the center, but even then we have ways to deal with him. And I do have a 3rd parsnip if things were to get snippy. Let's hope that's not the case. You know what, I'm just gonna keep building them out to a ridiculous degree. Just keep them going and going and going until they fill up the entire screen. Too many parsnips. That is the goal. Okay, well I don't even need any of that. Not yet, at least. Let's keep it that way. I mean, I could put it here, as you can see. It'll get rid of them, that's for sure. Another parsnip. So the 2nd flag is coming in. As you can see, it is quite a number of zombies. I'm just gonna keep saving up our plant food for that last flag if I can. That would be fantastic. Okay, so I think we're in a good enough spot that I can speed this up. So it looks like they got rid of one of the parsnips. It was bound to happen a citron out of all things. That's pretty cool to see. Okay, freeze you. Yeah, not quite yet, okay? Okay. Actually, I need more parsnips. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. Okay, let's slow down this group, that group, and this group. Maybe I do need to slow this down a bit. Parsnips, do your thing. And one right there, okay. Back to having three lanes of it. That's great. Citrons are all charged up and ready to go, even if they're not quite near at the moment. We don't really have too much more plant food, unfortunately, but we are getting more citrons. So there should be one last flag here coming in. We'll speed it up again. Nice. Oh, more parsnips. Now you're in trouble. Okay, definitely put this here. Is the last flag really just one gargantuar? Weird with the last flags being really easy today. Usually that's not how that's supposed to work. The final wave is usually the most difficult. But anyways, we're going to move to not floor 6. It's not a tower. Too busy thinking about Luigi's Mansion, I guess. But yeah, we just gotta move over level 6. Whole host of things going on with this one. And oh, look at this! I told you my day would be made. It's not a conveyor belt level. So looks like we have a pre-selected level with Parsnip, Primal Sunflower, Primal Walnut, Potato Mine, and Stalia. Pretty cool setup, actually. I'll put this here. That should be enough time to get things set up. We're working on at least 1 row, preferably 2 rows of primal sunflowers because of the fact that the parsnip is a cost of 150. That is a tiny bit expensive, especially if we want to put them out in bulk, 2 full lanes of them, that's gonna stack up pretty quickly. So just working on it for now. Got it. And see you, buddy. Same deal as last time. We now know that's pretty good. And if these guys walk at the same pace, they should reach at the same time as well, so that'll be good. Of course, the primal sunflower gives 75 sun instead of 50 like the normal sunflowers, so things are going pretty good once we get a second lane of it. And now I can start putting out the parsnips, and with the parsnips, I want to be able to, I don't know if I'll need a primal walnut. The hope is that I don't. Like we can just get 2 lanes of parsnips out and they'll be effective enough, but if things get nasty, we'll definitely start putting them out. But yeah, definitely good to get to this soon. It doesn't have the longest refresh rate in the world, but it's definitely not the quickest either. Okay, so here comes a Gargantuar actually. Not expecting that so soon. So definitely get that there just to be prepared. I'm undecided with the primal walnut. Don't bother with it too much right now, I guess. I definitely will do a Stalia where I'm supposed to do a Stalia, I guess, in a moment. Right there. Okay, that actually was not necessary. That's fine. More parsnips for me then. And you know what? I'm gonna need it if there's gonna be a newspaper zombie, but maybe the potato mine can deal with him. It will be a matter of luck and timing. Oh, if we slow him down though. We slow him down, slow him down. Ah, oh, he ate it, didn't he? Darn, oh well. It happens. Sometimes some of these plants get eaten, whether I like it or not. There we go, that wasn't too bad though. So we're handling it. Oh, you know what? No, the back parsnips can still reach him when they're at the walnuts. I was worried that wouldn't work out that way. I thought that maybe the parsnip in the back wouldn't be able to reach him when they're at the walnut like that, but it's fine. I guess they're still technically on the tile that the walnut is on, so it works out pretty well actually. I'm happy with that. Let's slow down this whole group. That's actually really good. And honestly, I don't know if I could ask too much more of this. This is sort of a perfect situation. At this point, it's like rinse and repeat. Just watch this do well. Put out a potato mine every once in a while, maybe for fun. Do a bit of that so that those potato mines can be even more effective. Get a Stalia out. Nice, more plant food. More than I need, to be honest with you. So you know what, we're just going to do that. Excellent. Replace a couple of primal walnuts along the way. You know what, we'll do this. Because once again, we get more plant food out of it. Oh my gosh, okay, let's slow things down just so I can be more at the ready. Slow down those chickens a little bit too. No, sir. Sir, calm it down. Calm it down. Okay, oh, it's just you now. So you are going to have to deal with a parsnip army. I'm so sorry, but it's just how it has to be. And there we go. With that completed, we have now defeated every single parsnip epic quest level, all 6 of them. I think we did pretty darn good, and one of them was in the conveyor belt level. Oh man, that's great. So completed, we get 60 parsnip seed packets, which will get him, and we also get 2,500 coins. Hidden a little bonus there. Always love that. That'll get him fully to level 4. We'll need those extra coins to buy the level up, that's for sure. So let's continue to the Almanac. We'll go and get him leveled up. Maybe we'll play a couple story mode levels with him, just to sort of give a little trial at that. But for right now, Almanac time. Going way over to where he is, which I think is down this way somewhere. Parsnip, right there. So level 4 for him is going to get a couple of stats up. First off, his sun cost goes down to 125, his toughness to 450, and his damage to 140. Pretty significant upgrade there if you ask me. And how far along is he to his next level up? He's got a while to go. He's got a whole nother 90 seed packets to go before we get there. But level 4 ain't so bad. That seems to be the average level we're able to get them up to when it comes to these Epic Quest showcase episodes, so that's cool. So I wanna do at least 1 or 2 levels here. I'll have to look around at what I wanna do. I wouldn't mind maybe showcasing something maybe a little bit more simple, but replacing the bok choy with the parsnip would be interesting to try, unless this is a pre-chosen level. So I'll have to poke around. Oh wait, no, we're fine. I'll keep most things simple. I'm likely not going to be using much of this, but I'll get all of that set up, and then I will be getting the parsnip down here somewhere, right there. And just random things. Not going to be using them. Really, this is mostly going to be sunflower parsnip, I think. Okay. And we'll just sort of get this set up and we'll just try it out. I want to sort of see a situation where instead of bok choy, we use parsnip. And I think it'll work out fine. If I need to, I can slow down a couple of zombies with the iceberg lettuce, but I don't think I'm gonna do much more than that. Maybe a potato mine here and there. There we go. I don't know if I wanna keep the parsnip there. I think I might wanna keep the parsnip out this way, but I also wanted to get rid of that gravestone. So, pretty good situation now. Okay. They have some weird sound effects. I didn't really have the chance to hear that before when there were so many zombies being popped out, but now that there's less, it's a weird sound effect for sure. Anyways, we almost have a full row of two full rows of sunflowers, so that's gonna be good. Of course, I could do enlightenment, but I'm not going to. That's just a little too much. We were fine with what we got. I don't mind freezing you though. And once again, it definitely seems to be the best strategy is 2 of them and then a walnut, just like it would be with the pokra, I suppose. It really is like pokra. I think it does more damage, but it's not as poisoning. Of course, you have that sort of backup strategy of the, well, not poisoning, slowing. That's what pokra does. You have the backup strategy of a bunch of them rushing out. I would argue this, I think that on the field, I believe from everything I've seen, Parsnip is slightly worse, but makes up for it in the fact that when he gets taken out, he's able to do some extra damage. And then also he has, in my opinion, a better plant food effect than the pokra has for sure. So I think that's a big difference. Can you stop taking my son? And I don't need it, but I just don't want you to have it because you're an evil zombie. Is that all that bad of a deal? Maybe I can just start snipping him away then. See how he likes that, huh? There we go. Most things are squared off here, so we should be fine just going wild and putting out a couple more. If I wanted to, I could put out a bombardment for fun, but I want to sort of survive this and just sort of see how we can do snipping away with parsnips. Definitely against something like this. Oh, he's showing it who's boss. Yeah, that's like nothing. Okay, more parsnips it is then. Okay, so the second flag, not really much of a match. I think next round, next level we try will be a tad bit more difficult just to sort of see. I do also notice that you can only attack one target at a time. I can't remember if poker was like that. I mean, obviously poker's third attack was always a shot that would go through multiple targets. And that's where I'm thinking like poker can be better. I think moment to moment on the field when zombies are coming in, I think it does have slightly more effectiveness than the parsnip does. But there are sort of some perks that the parsnip has. It definitely keeps it on par, snip, if you know what I mean, at least generally throughout the whole thing. So here we go. Lots of zombies are moving in on this last flag, and we might as well just say goodbye to them. Okay, so there we go. That is another level completed. Very cool. Actually, no, it's not. So I got this guy. Guess I missed out on him. Now he's gone. Excellent. So that's Ancient Egypt Day 14. That'll get us a pinata and a couple of extra coins for just having that. So what is inside of here? Another 100 coins and some potato mine experience getting it to the next level, and same thing with Twin Sunflower, some experience for her as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and do something a bit more challenging. I don't know what that'll be, but I'm going to go and find out. Okay, so I'm trying on the Dark Ages. I just like this area, and I think it'd be pretty fitting for the play style that we're looking for here. Obviously, we need something to protect those magnet shrooms. I do have some pumpkins as well, but most importantly, the parsnip can get rid of those gravestones pretty quickly, and on top of that, can just sort of protect what's in front of the parsnip while being behind it, I feel like is a pretty good deal for right now. So we'll work with that as much as we can. I feel like we've gone to this level before for plant showcases, but it's a good one. I feel like it's a pretty good one. The only problem is like at first, it's a little bit tough to keep up. But we can do this, I know we can. I just need a tiny bit more sun, and then you're going to do this. Oh no, this is a problem. Can you just really quickly do that for me? That would be great. Okay, so parsnip there, cherry bomb here. Seems a little ridiculous, but I think that's gonna help us keep up for a second. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Parsnip there, and he's gonna snip away that guy like nobody's business. Let's get some more sunshrooms set up. I would like to do pumpkins, but maybe I don't need to rely on that so much right away. Or maybe I do. Oh, it's close. That was a little dangerous. So we got another one coming in from this way. I'm trying to limit how many plants I use here, but we're also just trying to incorporate different strategies. I mean, that's the reality of PvZ. You can't really just use one plant. You need to use a combination of plants. How the game works. There we go. And get that there on the second lane. And I'm pretty happy with that. Definitely the pumpkin is really helpful. And then, you know what, I wanna start snipping you right away. Cause you're getting snippy with me, turning all these zombies into, and all these plants into sheep. I don't wanna deal with that. Who would? Okay, not so bad so far. I definitely wanna get those parsnips a little farther out, but I also think I need to find a balance with the pumpkins. The pumpkins are also very fitting for this area. I really like it. It's cool. Okay, so we definitely have enough for more parsnips. Let's put one there so we can start snipping at the king. The king zombie. He's not king of the zombies. I'd argue that that is Zomboss, but he is a zombie who also happens to be a king. Going into the second flag here, definitely just want to use that a little bit. And if I want to for fun, I could also get, I probably shouldn't just yet, but I could, whoa, I didn't even notice you guys back here. Here, you can have that, and you can have some snips. Oh wait, that didn't work for you. Might be a bit too late, or not. Pumpkin can save the day. How did I not see you guys before? Who knows? I have plenty of sun coming in now, though. Actually, might be for the best that we don't have the magnet shrooms launching things if we got the gestures moving in now. But I could get more parsnips out, no problem. Just like that. And the pumpkins can go in to protect them a little bit if it gets a little nasty. And that's always nice. So at this point, the magnet shrooms are a-okay. Not really too much to worry about there. And when this last flag comes in, if we can get, yeah, we already have all the plant food we need for it. We could actually just have a whole setup with it. Okay, let's do this. And then start getting that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then don't even need it. Wow, just destroys the Gargantuar. So that was a lot of fun, but I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Really, really cool. We got some extra coins and extra experience for the Sunbeam and the Magnet Shroom. A little bit of a closer step to a level up for both of them. So like I asked before, be sure to let me know your thoughts on the Parsnip. Do you think he's good, bad, or somewhere in between? Do you think he's worth it? And if you have any strategies for me, I would love to hear about that too. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Before you go, be sure to comment Parsnip Zebra so now you've watched at the end that you are a Zebra-tastic viewer. Also subscribe to join the Zebra Herd. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.